I get shot again at this music video shoot. Yeah.
Again, like what the fuck?
This is the first one, 2005.
All right. Well, that was the question I was gonna. Yeah. Wonder.
I've been in a wheelchair since 2005.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got shot 11 times that first time.
Fuck.
With a 4.5, like about from me to you.
Damn, big ass.
God.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, that answers so many questions.
Yeah. So
shit.
That was that one. And the second time, like I said, it was a music video. A lot of people that fit my
description,
and we weren't in the place that you would call home base. So that whole spot got sprayed up. And I was supposed to do an open mic the very next day.
Like your first one ever?
Yeah, first one ever. So I was in ICU the very next day. That's where that one was.
You're like, hey, nurse, can I tell you a joke real quick?
Yeah, and the nurses were bugging because I can't feel my legs, right? I didn't notice I got shot.
Shit.
Bro, I'm in the fucking parking lot, like checking out the homies. Hey, my boy, you cool? You cool? You cool?
Are you cool?
They're like, hey, my boy, you got shot. Shut up. No, I didn't. And I'm checking motherfuckers out. Hey, you good? You good? You good? They're like, hey, Snoop, you got to put a little blood under your feet, bro. Why y'all motherfuckers didn't tell me I got shot? Fuck. So
God damn.
I do my thing. I take my socks off, pull my legs up on the hood of a car, tie my socks around my wounds and shit, tourniquet. We been here before. This ain't the first rodeo.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying?
We went straight like,
fuck you, 50.
Man, 11, baby.
Yeah, this guy's the legend out here.
I'm the 50 Cent of comedy.
God damn.
The paramedics pulled up and they was like, how the fuck you know how to do that? Motherfucker, you think this is from an ollie? This isn't from a failed kickflip, puto.
It's raining right now, right?
Yo, Southgate, baby.
That's right. Welcome back. Welcome back.
I'm about to feel so white again. So white.
Yeah. Long Beach Jeff over here.
Hey.
But when I was in there too, fucking I walked in there, I'm like, all right, the front yard is kind of like quinceañera vibes, but the back looks like an Indian wedding. And then there's lights everywhere. But at the end, like how it all kind of came together, it was pretty fucking dope. Like shout out to them.
Yeah, guarantee. Shout out Lil Brown Boys, man. I'll do it again anytime, baby.
That shit was hard. Those comics that performed like before the show started, you know most of them, or that's where you?
Yeah, a little majority. I just didn't know the headliner.
Oh,
the Sammy,
the chick.
The chick, yeah.
Dude, a lot of you guys.
Gabby, whatever her name was, yeah.
A lot of you guys killed that night.
Yeah, that shit was cool. That shit was fun.
Like I wasn't expecting that. Like a professional opening comedy act, like all you guys killed it. Like I wasn't expecting that. You saw everyone was dying laughing.
Yeah.
The audience.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So how long have you been doing comedy for?
Going on 3 years. October 22nd would be my birthday.
So on your birthday, it was like the first time.
Well, October 30th is my birthday, but my comedy birthday would be October 22nd.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Dang, you got 2 birthdays.
Like
yeah,
that.
in October.
Week.
In October.
Birthday
hey,
week.
Scorpio living, baby.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yup.
What made you get into it?
Fuck, I've been asked that a lot recently, and I can't really tell you what led up to me doing it. It's kind of like the memory that I have is already looking up comedy, open mics, writing shit down for about a year. But I've always been a fan. I've always been in love with comedy. I've always talked shit. I've always been pretty stupid. I was retarded before the handicap placard. You know what I'm saying?
Now you just get good parking.
I don't think people can see, but we got his wheelchair right here.
Oh yeah, the homie Wheelie right here on the side.
Tell them why they call you the seated, or why you call yourself the seated entertainer.
Long story short, I was at the DMV and some old lady stopped me and she asked me, who I was and what I do. So I told her, my name is Elias and I'm a comedian. She asked me what type. I told her stand up and she fucking started laughing.
What a bitch.
Okay, she's somebody's grandma. So so I'm like, all right. I gotta fucking figure this out. I can't be having people laugh in the middle of my fucking conversation all the time because I'm going to punch somebody in the throat. So I was like, stand-up comic? Nah. Stand-up comedian? Nah. Comedian? Too vanilla. Fuck that. I'm gonna be the seated entertainer. You feel
That's
me?
a great fucking name.
And that stuck with the alias, that stuck with the Instagram, and that's good to go.
Yeah, honestly, that's a dope ass name, dog.
Yeah, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
that shit's sick.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
That shit goes super hard.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. So who are some of your like the people you looked up to when you like watching comedy?
Oh man, of course George Lopez, the classics. Richard Pryor, George Lopez. Those are kind of up there already. Like you ain't even really got to name them like
everybody,
that.
Yeah.
Eddie Griffin. Okay, look, mainly I came up on Steve Harvey, both TV and comedy. Cedric the Entertainer, Eddie Griffin. Those are very big influences from young. Before I even knew, what's comedy? Like motherfuckers are on TV and I'm laughing. You know what I'm saying? So those were like my OGs. But as I got older and actually realized I liked comedy, George Lopez show came around. I stole the Team Leader CD from somebody one time. So I was like, okay, I got my first album.
Yeah.
That was the first album I ever had in my hand, Team Leader. So that's where that started going, man. I've always been a fan.
How'd you get your start?
I said, fuck it.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, really, because
That's all
like
you
I
can
said,
do,
I
yeah.
was doing my research, open mics here, open mics there. And my big problem, hasta la fecha, even till today, to this day, is procrastination. I know what I have to do and what level I have to do it, and sometimes I don't. So what that was is for about that year that I was writing material, how I mentioned, and I was looking up open mics and schedules, was nothing but procrastination.
Yeah. Saying you're gonna do it. I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah.
I'll do it next week.
Well, I was looking shit up. I had everything written down. I just never made that move to go to the mic, So the first mic I was gonna hit was in May, I believe, of 2011 or so. No, not 11. Not hell, not 2019.
Damn.
I'm tripping. 2019. So that weekend, I wound up at a music video shoot with one of my boys. So I get shot again at this music video shoot. Yeah.
Again, like what the fuck?
This is the first one, 2005.
All right. Well,
you
that was the
already
question I
wheelchair.
was gonna. Wonder.
I've been in a wheelchair since 2005.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got shot 11 times that first time.
Fuck.
With a 4.5, like about from me to you.
Damn, big ass
God.
bullets.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, that answers so many questions.
Yeah, so
Shit.
that was that one. And the second time, like I said, it was a music video. A lot of people that fit my description. And we weren't in the place that you would call home base. So that whole spot got sprayed up. And I was supposed to do an open mic the very next day.
Like your first one ever.
Yeah, first one ever. So I was in ICU the very next day. That's where that one was.
You're like, hey, nurse, can I tell you a joke real quick?
This was bugging because I can't feel my legs, right? I didn't notice I got shot. I'm in the fucking parking lot, like checking on the homies. Hey, my boy, you cool? You cool?
Are you cool?
They're like, hey, my boy, you got shot. Shut up. No, I didn't. And I'm checking motherfuckers out. Hey, you good? They're like, hey, Snoop, you gotta put a little blood under your feet, bro. Why y'all motherfuckers didn't tell me I got shot? Fuck. So
God damn.
I do my thing. I take my socks off, pull my legs up on the hood of a car, tie my socks around my wounds and shit. Tourniquet. We been here before. This ain't the first rodeo.
Yeah, so
You know what I'm saying?
we went straight like,
Fuck you, 50.
Man, 11, baby.
Yeah, this guy's the legend out here.
I'm the 50 Cent of comedy.
God damn.
The paramedics pulled up and they was like, how the fuck you know how to do that? Motherfucker, you think this is from an ollie? This isn't from a failed kickflip, puto.
Thanks, Stephen Hawking shit. We've been here.
Shout out to Stephen Hawkins. Rest in peace, OG. Yeah. Hell yeah.
so you got shot in 2005.
That was what put me in the wheelchair. Yeah, that was 11 times.
So
How old were you?
Yeah, in 2005.
18.
Damn.
18
So
and active.
Up to that point. Look, honestly, bro, I could tell you were active from like the day you jumped out your mama's, my boy, because you have that mouthpiece on you,
Yeah.
and you got the energy up here. So and then you're doing what you're doing, obviously,
Yeah.
tatted up. So I knew you were out here.
Yeah.
And it's always the people who are like with it the most that like people want to put down. Like,
Yeah, of course.
This was too live. We got to do something about it.
That's a trophy.
Yeah.
It's a trophy hit.
Like we took out the top
yeah.
top
Like
tier.
if they take out Jose or they take out fucking.
some food that doesn't leave the porch.
Yeah.
Some
you
bozo.
didn't do shit. But you take out the motherfucker that everybody hates, that everybody fucking can't stand. It's like, I got that little, I got the little purple heart.
I got that food,
Yeah.
Shit, that's crazy,
Yeah.
dog. But look at you. I mean, that shit still don't stop you, right?
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all, bro. I mean, when I got shot, I kind of got stupider. Like, I was never about guns, bro. I was boxing before. I used to box for Long Beach at PAL, Police Athletic League. I was right there boxing for a little bit till fucking my coach, he told me, hey, look, you gotta let your hair grow. You can't be here bald or you can't train. Well, bitch, I ain't gonna train because it was a place to help youngsters. I was on probation. It was a deterrent program. So I was...
Was he Mexican, like older?
Nah, he was black.
Oh, okay.
A black bald-headed dude. He was straight, cool as fuck.
I could be bald, but you
Yeah,
can't.
he bald, but you can't be
Because I
bald.
was by choice. He was by hereditary.
You just had no more hair.
Yeah.
had no more hair.
Yeah.
I like that.
He's like, motherfucker, grow your hair out while you got the chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's why I'm here.
I seen some of your videos. You used to be bald headed, bro.
Yeah.
But you look better with hair, my boy.
I look. It draws a lot more positive energy. It draws a
you
lot
look
more
good.
positive attention.
Yeah, you have good hair, good thick hair, shit. Because
He
someone
don't.
like me who's balding, like I'm
He
like
don't
the
have no
coach,
hair.
I got no more
Yeah.
hair. Like I'm like, damn man, I wish I had hair like this.
Yeah, I feel it, I
I
feel
would
it.
let that shit grow. If I had a chance.
Oh, got the little apocalypto shit going on.
There it is.
Boy, young Jaguar paw.
Reservation dogs out here.
Yeah.
I'm 32. How old are you?
35.
Okay, so we're like similar age, but like you know, late 90s, 2000s, like being a bald head had this thing to it. Like now, everyone's bald because they're losing their hair.
Oh yeah.
Back in those days, even if you were losing your hair, you would just let it go because if they catch you bald headed anywhere, it's problems.
Yeah, you was active.
Whether you're a skinhead or you're from
Bald and in a certain lane meant you was good to go.
problems. Like it's
You ain't gonna have no tattoos.
Yeah,
you was bald headed.
Bald headed, meant
active.
Meant something. Nowadays,
Active.
everyone's bald.
Yeah.
just because they're losing their hair.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's
Or they're hat fishing.
I'm a straight hat fisher all day.
Damn.
I got a hat collection, but I tell him though, like once we start get popping, we get some feria, I'm gonna go get that fucking tiger.
He's gonna get that LeBron.
You gotta embrace
You're
the
gonna get that
bald
LeBron
space,
shit.
bro.
Nah,
Embrace
hell
the
nah.
bald space.
Even though I look good, bald, like girls tell me, oh, you look good, but like, nah, it's
No, they don't.
It's a personal thing. You feel
Nobody
me?
tells you
Personal
that.
thing.
Okay, I feel you.
I
I
want
feel
my
you.
hair back, dog.
They look like that Woolly Wally, you know?
Like if you had a surgery to get your legs back, would you do it?
You know how much material I would lose?
You would lose your whole bitch.
You know how much comedy material I would lose? I'd have to start from fucking scratch, bro.
Bullshit.
Like they always tell me, why don't you try stem cells? Bitch, I ain't trying to walk. I lose all of my wheelchair material. Everything gone.
I got this niche no one else got. Let me fucking figure
Then
this
now
shit
what am I
out.
supposed to be? The standing entertainer?
Yeah.
No.
I gotta do stand-up comedy. and
Comedy
stuff.
on crutches, maybe.
Formerly known as the seated.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe Rogan was talking about it this week that in TJ they got stem cells and he be going down there to get stem cells all the time.
No, that's where they tell me to go. I say no.
That's that adrenochrome. He calls it stem cells.
Yeah,
know what-
That's that baby blood.
You know what stem
That's
cells
Joe
are.
Rogan.
You know what stem
He ain't
cells
doing no
are, right?
stem cells.
Yeah. This that blank cells from aborted fetuses, right?
But just straight from the
Yeah.
foreskin only.
Is this you telling us you're uncut? You're uncircumcised?
I am uncircumcised for sure.
Oh, so if I wouldn't have got circumcised, I'd had more dick?
Yeah, more dick.
Damn.
More dick?
That's too much.
That's cool. What? I didn't know.
That's
I
just
ain't
a
too,
hoodie
I ain't
for
too
your
shabby
dick.
right now, but more?
That's just a hoodie for your dick. That's all it is.
That's
It's a
cool.
dick
You
hoodie.
guys ever seen that South Park episode where like they're eating babies and shit? Like the rich people.
Oh, they're sucking on them?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Superman episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, so it's something similar like that, but it is-
What?
that's why it's a big deal with the whole abortion shit. Like,
We can't get aborted fetuses' penises?
So they're injecting foreskin into people. Foreskin fluid.
Foreskin fluid. Aborted foreskin
well, there's
fluid.
a lot.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of people in Hollywood, especially girls, that they wear these creams and it's straight from like fucking foreskin.
Baby foreskins.
Crazy. Man.
That's crazy.
I did not know it came from
I wonder if
foreskin.
my foreskin got used for anybody's face.
But you know, why? But you know why? Like they always the doctors. Oh, it's healthier to get fucking snipped or it's fucking Planned Parenthood. Like free abortion.
Yeah.
There's always a reason why they want to help you like that. Dog.
Damn.
No one's helping you. For
It's
fucking
just
free.
you justifying your dick is gross with the fucking extra little skin on it. That's all it
My
is.
mom had Medi-Cal, bro. Medi-Cal didn't cover the snip. You feel me?
Oh,
Like-
shit.
You did it yourself?
Hey, but you know too, the thing about us that I just realized is people with foreskin, you don't have to use lotion. It just
Oh, yeah, you got the extra. You know what?
just
I've been
always
called a
ready to go.
psychopath because I dry jerk too.
But like,
Yeah.
Do you do it through the shorts or just bare?
If I was on house arrest and I was bored, I'd probably just do the shorts and shit. And like,
Through the shorts is fun sometimes.
yeah, it's a little more. You know, you gotta put a little more effort
You
into
get a
it.
little, you get a little something in there.
It feels like somebody else was doing it because you
Yeah,
can't
it's
feel your
all,
own hand.
yeah, it's all dry and shit.
You ever sit on your hand?
Be a little stranger?
Make it go. Yes, you know the fucking name.
You get a stranger ready.
Everybody knows that name.
Nah, that's the youngins. They don't know that
and
shit.
then you're trying, it's like not even all there, but you're like, all right, this kind of feels a
Nah,
little.
let's
It's a
go.
stranger.
Who was it here the other day? I was asking Alexis the time they're here, like, so if you're jacking yourself off till you come, does that make you gay because you're jacking off a man,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh. Keep it going. I
follow
know where
you.
this is going. I know where this is going.
You're jacking yourself off till you come, but you're also watching porn. And most guys need to have like some dick in their porn, you know, to make them finish. No one's really watching lesbian porn all the way.
Oh, you're double gay.
So are you
But that cancels out too negative.
gay because you're jacking yourself off
Cancel that combo.
and you're a cut because you're watching somebody else's dick on somebody else's? Or is it just a thing that no one talks about?
Let's take it further. What if you're flexible enough to suck your own dick?
Have you tried?
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
You're flexible to do that?
No, I tried.
I was like, never got the first ever guest to ever suck his own dick.
Like, I was like, "Gah."
Have you tried since you've been in the wheelchair?
That's even worse because I got bars in my back, so I have a little less flexibility in my back. So
damn it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that doesn't work. Does it?
Yeah.
I thought it would help a little more. Someone just lift the legs up and fuck.
Yeah, hell yeah. But would you consider that gay?
What, sucking your own dick?
Yeah.
I think that's gay.
What if everybody can do it?
But do you feel your dick getting sucked or a dick in your mouth? 'Cause you
Huh?
can't feel both at the same time.
Yeah.
Or do you
Let's
feel
say
your
yeah, I
dick
feel
being
dick.
sucked, or do you just feel like you have a dick in your mouth?
As far as like a broad, like anybody? If
No,
a
if
broad
you do it-
spectrum,
If you
do
could
it to
suck your own
yourself.
dick, do you feel the dick in your mouth, or do you feel your dick getting sucked?
you probably feel both.
Yeah.
I don't think you can. I feel like you more or less, it's just a dick in your mouth.
I think it's more dick in the mouth.
I don't want to think about it.
Because you visualize, you smell, you
Let's try it.
visualize.
Hold on, let's see.
You're visualizing, you're smelling, and you're looking, plus the feeling. You know, it's like 3 senses in one instead of just like the feeling of getting your, you know.
Yeah, as Joe
And-
Rogan talked about this.
What's fucked up about me is, okay, a lot of people say that it doesn't matter, but I like when a female like gags on it because the whole little in the back of the throat.
Right.
I'm not gonna do that to myself. I'm not.
But that's what you
I'm-
say now.
If I could, I would.
That's what you say now, but what if you could?
Like I'll make myself tear up and fucking
Show up on my own shit.
fuck. Then it becomes questionable.
Tell yourself, shut up.
Fucking spit in the air, spit on my own face.
Speaking about like, you know.
That's how you retain semen. That's real semen retention. You just squirt in your own mouth.
That's actually a protein supplement.
Semen?
There we go. It's organic too.
Hey, well, it makes people.
Yeah, people are protein.
People are protein. You ever bit somebody in the forearm?
Yeah.
That's protein.
You ever bit a clit?
No, but I sucked one until she got scared.
She got scared.
It's like, you ever seen
It got big.
That shit, oh.
like an ugly ass clit?
Yeah, your dick.
Ugly ass clit. No, of ugly ass pussies, yeah.
Yeah, just like
That roast beef, the Arby's.
I think most people think when you're young, like they all look the same, but there's pretty pussies and there's ugly pussies, dog.
Yeah, unless you get into the line, unless you're looking at a few, you can't really differentiate them. But yeah, at a young age, it's like, ooh, well, you got extra.
Yeah.
Well, you got extra.
You got extra.
And, and like, you know, instead of like a clit being the size of a toenail, the clit's like the size of a thumb. You're like, why is your clit
I've
so
never seen
wide,
that.
bro? It's
That's
It's
weird.
called a micro penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you was sucking on for real.
Well, I think the clit and the penis, it just, you know, whenever your XY chromosomes decide, like your dick
it's the
grows.
same
You're all girls in the beginning.
Yeah, I heard that shit. Is that real?
Big clit.
Yeah, we're all
that real?
girls. We're all girls in the beginning, and then one day your shit.
I don't believe
your
that
clit
shit.
turns into a dick.
That's
it's true.
propaganda.
For real?
It has to be true.
Nah.
Okay, see, the fact that you said it has to be true
It has to
Makes
be
it
true.
not
doesn't mean
true.
that you know all the way.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm not a doctor, but
That's that.
think
fucking-
about it. Why does the
that's feminist
clit
propaganda?
Why does the clit kind of look like a dick? And then when you open it, you look at it, it looks like a dick head. Like it has the same.
Question. When have you ever tried the, you know, when you on the top?
DJ it?
Yeah,
You go a little scratch.
that automatically can fucking tell you that's motherfucker's a clit.
That's a
Because
clit
you
dick.
can't stand upright and do that. You curve, bro. I curve.
Can't relate.
I remember when I was real young, I used to only eat the fucking like or lick the pussy lips or try to stick my tongue in the hole. And not until I was a little older and shit, I was like, oh, up here. Oh, this is where it's at right here.
Yeah.
I gotta open up, you know, and like I was like,
Just
oh.
fucking vigorously finger.
But the thing is, too,
Yeah.
the thing
Like
is,
that,
too,
and they're like, I don't like
when I was
that.
in high school, the bitch could have told me like, hey, you're licking the wrong spot, but that bitch didn't know either.
They didn't even know what the fuck they got. They still smell like pee pee.
Yeah, they don't even know what the fuck's going on, dude.
That's crazy as
Is there
fuck.
two holes though? Do they pee and come out the same hole? I don't believe it. They said you pee out a different hole that you fucking.
I think.
Oh yeah, you pee out a different hole than you fucking.
don't
But
believe
I don't know if they
Come.
squirt.
Yeah,
and I think they squirt and the piss the same hole.
Yeah.
Because squirt has
squirt is
some
piss,
piss.
right? So
squirt is
Yeah.
piss.
It's piss and it's some other fluids. It's some other.
Squirting is awesome until you have to sleep in the puddle. Like in the moment.
She sleep in the puddle. You
But
do it
in
in the
the
work.
moment. But if it's fucking in the middle of the bed.
The fuck?
then you
That's
both-
common courtesy.
If it's in the middle of the bed, you both in there.
If it's in the middle of the bed, I'm laying my head on the couch.
Does your dick still work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah,
let's get
that's
into
all that matters,
Let's get into the
baby.
good questions. Let's get into the good questions.
That's all that matters, baby.
All right. So first of all, does your dick work?
Look, I'll tell you. When I first got shot, like the moment I got shot, I knew that my legs were fucked up. Cause I tried to chase the person that
Where'd you
shot me.
get shot?
Huh?
Where'd you get shot at?
I got shot 11 times.
Oh, everywhere.
I got shot 3 in the back. All 3 in my back hit my spine at different angles.
The dick.
So guaranteed, you know?
Yeah.
So once I got shot, I tried to stand up and fucking chase the dude that shot me. I folded right over my legs. So I was like, okay, legs are gone. When I woke up in the hospital, talked to the doctor, whatever, he goes, okay, look, Elias, we need to have a discussion. We need to talk. And I go, no. Does my dick work? He's like, okay, we'll talk about that later.
No,
We'll
no,
talk
no.
about serious things.
Talk about that
I
now.
know I'm not gonna walk. Can I fuck with my cock? Like, are we good? And he goes, no. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, that was my problem.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
That was my
And you're
fucking
18.
problem.
You're horny as fuck.
Boy, yeah. and I ain't get shot in the face. And you know, my motherfucker got a little something.
Dude, you out here.
I don't mean to sound like that, but a little something. So, time goes on, and I start talking to different doctors and shit. So there's shit. There's things you can use. There's fucking a cock pump, which is nah. I'm not gonna be talking to a female and start checking my
Austin Powers and shit.
Start checking your dick pressure.
the Viagra situation. They tried to have me on it, but it works better on an empty stomach. You gotta wait an hour, all that shit. So there's some magic shit called Caverject. What the fuck that is it's a liquid you inject into the base of your dick.
Ah, that sounds like it hurts.
I got a tattoo on my dick.
Carry on.
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
He's like, never mind.
You feel different.
And boom, you bang that motherfucker at the bottom of your shit. 5 minutes, maybe like 2 hours.
So that's your go-to right now?
That's the one.
That's it.
That's
it.
it.
Everything.
That's it. I promote it. I tell my boys in wheelchairs.
You should get sponsored, dog.
Boys in wheelchairs.
Caverject, if you guys watch this,
We're
first
gonna watch
sponsor
this.
right
Hey,
here.
I don't know if you noticed, but every time someone says like, "Hey, if you're watching this, sponsors," it's been happening. We've been getting sponsored, so shoot your shot right now. So
Okay. WA, Wheelchair Anonymous.
Caverject. All right, cool.
Yeah,
Damn.
You could probably literally legit get sponsored by them.
What
that's cool.
do you have tatted on your dick and show the camera?
Well, first I got my neighborhood. I got an 18 on my dick. So I really want to actually get I want to get an eyeball over it. Like
the head?
Yeah.
You're a wild boy.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
shit hurts my dick just thinking about it.
Yeah, and I want to get it like your stereotypical dog bone, not like how a real bone looks, but like a dog bone on the shaft. Damn. Yeah, yeah,
Like the treats, like the little
Dick
treats.
tat.
yeah.
Get to a dog.
Yup.
Here,
Here you go,
bitch.
bitch.
Literally.
Like, I gotta, because they used to call me Snoopy, so a dog gotta bury his bone.
God
You know what I
damn.
mean? You know what I mean?
That's gangster. I love
That's
that.
And it's crazy though, because I've been to a tattoo shop in Venice,
yeah. Who did that?
prison.
Oh,
Yeah, but
There we go.
Even
like,
okay, first I was gonna ask was it a guy or a girl? It
was a guy.
No, prison for sure.
oh yeah, guaranteed.
Some food. So you were in prison on a wheelchair?
Yeah, I've done 2 terms in prison in a wheelchair.
Damn, how long were your terms?
First one was 8 months. Second one was a year. Both
they
for a
give
gun.
a fuck? Do you get a pass if you're in a wheelchair, or do they not give a fuck at all?
A pass? How?
But like they don't like fuck with you. I don't know none of this shit. You got
Like, do I get like a get out of jail free card?
No, but like, do they not like fuck with you, or you got to fight and shit, or do they don't?
Oh,
give a
look,
fuck?
the thing with that is you could go ahead and play the whole. You can play that. You can go ahead and play
like you
that.
still got a booty hole?
And at some spots, like they'll fucking let you ride. Like, oh, the homie's in a wheelchair. But once I roll into the building, it's a whole different situation. Because
They'll give a
I gotta hold myself to a different standard.
And then where he's from is like a different type of like,
Yeah.
he's from a certain, I don't want to talk about it.
I don't
I'm
know
just a
none of this
resident.
shit.
I'll let you talk
Yeah.
about it.
I
Go
went,
ahead.
I went to Catholic school from kindergarten to 8th grade. I don't know none of this shit.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just a
feel me?
resident.
So I go out. For example, when I went to prison the first time, I was in Wasco reception, and there was already like 2 dudes in wheelchairs there. So I pull up and I'm like, hey, what's up? Showing everybody my paperwork. Like, what's the program? 10 to 10. All right, cool. Where can we work out at? This and this and that. They're like, oh, you work out? I'm like, motherfucker, yeah, I work out. I'm on the yard every day when we're on the yard. I'm doing my pull-ups, dips, all
Pull-ups
that.
and shit?
Yeah, all that, wheelies, all that. So I kind of put myself, I raised my hand to the main dude. I'm like, hey, I know you guys got the walking motherfuckers and y'all are pretty hesitant on tripping on the wheelchairs. I'm here now. Y'all need somebody to keep these motherfuckers in line.
Let me know.
You need somebody to wake somebody up or work out with somebody or touch somebody one time. I got you. So they happy as fuck. They're happy.
Finally.
Yeah. Because all the time it's, can you grab that for me? There's a gland right here that produces spit when I hear stupid shit. Yeah, so when you see me just, yeah, he said the wrong thing. But, so 10 o'clock, you got to be up. Me, I'm up at 6.
Yeah.
When it comes to program, I'm up at 6 o'clock.
Program time.
Yeah, gotta go. So as soon as I see so-and-so or so-and-so asleep at 10 o'clock, I'm looking at the clock. I'm like 9:59, 10, 9, 8, 7.
It's like an army
6,
general.
5. And I'm rolling up. I'm pushing up heavy as blink, hitting the bed. Hey, homie, buenos dias. Get up. We gotta go. But we'll say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. And then in situations,
Air you motherfucker.
in situations like that, I'm like, wait. I go back and I'm like, okay, when can I beat him up?
How much time do we give him?
Like, do I give him a verbal? Do I write him up? Do I pinch him or something? Like, how does that work? Tell him twice, swing on him the 3rd time. Yeah, all right, well, people always say, where you from? And my main thing is, what does that mean? Is it where you were born or where you spent your first years of your life? My parents were living in Southgate. My mom was pregnant with me in Southgate, but fucking pressed the issue for me to be born at Long Beach Memorial. So I was born there. Spent my first 7 years of my life in Southgate. I went to Tweedy Elementary, you know. Shout out Tweedy all day.
Know what I'm saying?
You know. So I left Southgate when my mom and dad split up. Then I went with my mom's to Long Beach. So we kind of hit a couple momos while we were looking for pads, and we wound up on Broadway and Cerritos. So it's cool. Yeah, it's pretty safe area. You know, a lot of LGBTQ, ABC,
Little rainbow crosswalks
you know?
out there.
Yeah. Now. It wasn't like that back in the day.
Yeah, back then, how was that?
It was regular.
Just
Like
like
that's even the same thing with Long Beach, especially like just Long Beach or that area in general, where you could have rainbow crosswalks and you make a couple rights and you're gonna get stabbed.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
100%.
It's very the classes switch the more north you go.
north.
Yeah, because all the way by the beach, all the way south by the beach, Ocean Drive, all that. Fucking sky rises, lofts, beachside houses.
Penthouse.
And then once it starts getting into fruits, once you get to like fucking orange and cherry
Lime.
and lime.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you start getting
I
those
know
nuts,
that.
The
know
nuts
that.
too.
It gets a little crazy.
Walnut.
I know
Yeah,
that.
once
I
you
know
start
that.
getting the fruits and vegetables,
I never noticed that.
it gets
That's
a
good
little
shit.
crazy out there.
Yeah. So I wound up in Long Beach. Wound up going to Stevenson Elementary. Yeah. So it's a little side note. I was bullied all through elementary.
For what?
Being me. Like,
You're
I-
short.
People get
I
bullied.
bullshit. Fuck. I don't. Maybe I had a big head.
He was a bully.
I was skinny.
You're probably talking a lot of shit back then.
Nah, not at all. I
were
was
quiet?
I was so timid. Y'all motherfuckers made me like this.
You could tell from that question he was a bully. He's like, I was bullied when I was younger.
He's like,
for
well,
what?
you were
Like,
short.
yeah, that's like
were
what the
short.
what the fuck you mean for what?
Yeah.
People just get bullied
Like,
sometimes.
and
you
it wasn't
bully.
like I got picked on verbally. I got picked on physically. I got my ass beat from like first to, like I said, first to fifth. And it went from 1 or 2 guys from first to second grade, 3 guys in third grade. Now I'm getting jumped by like 6 people, 7 people.
Damn, straight jumping in elementary?
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that just fucking built up a lot of shit, you know? Built up a whole lot of fucking shit. So I wound up being a little wannabe. Like a little wannabe cholo in fucking 6th grade.
What do you think pushed you towards that?
That
Self-defense?
whole after 5th grade, because I would walk to school already in 4th and 5th grade. So I would see on the walls, I would see the writing on the walls. I didn't understand it. It was hieroglyphics to me. So once I got to 6th grade, I started seeing bald heads. I started seeing people at the bus stops now because I'm going to fucking middle school. I'm catching a bus in front of a hamburger. You know Hamburger Dan's on 7th and Orange? I was catching my bus right there. So you would see cholos right there, bald-headed people, and I would see how people would look at them.
But that was your neighborhood, or you'd have to walk or
I would walk there.
eventually to get there?
Yeah, I would walk a few blocks to get there.
Okay.
So once I'm there, like I said, I would see tatted individuals, and people would look at them with fear.
Like go around them.
So I'm like, I want that. I want that. Ain't nobody jumping them.
Right.
Like, I want that shit. So, little by little, I started, it was like, before I started gangbanging, I was talking like fucking Edward James Olmos. I swear to what's up, babe?
American Me?
Charles, and I sounded like I wanted to take a shit all the time, dog.
You sound like Cheech and Chong and Easter Lake.
Yeah, I
just
swear
got
to-
over COVID.
Man,
Like, I'm
this
out
was
here.
even before tag banging, before any of that shit. Like, I was a
Oh, so you took those steps?
Yeah, I took those steps.
Let's get
I
into
took
that.
those- yeah,
Those
I
are
took
important
those
steps.
And it's a trip on how each step took its place.
Yeah.
Because, all right, look, I got family in Carson, right?
Okay.
Shout out Carson, 182nd in Avalon.
Know what I'm saying?
So I got family over there, and I would be in the house a lot. My pops was like, man, why don't you go kick it with your cousins? Go and kick with your cousins. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I would walk to my cousin's house, bumped into one of my cousins. Sooner or later, after chilling, he wound up being like, hey, I want you to meet my boys. Mm-hmm. They was from a tagging crew called Tagging Crew in Compton. We ain't gonna mention no names, but it's a tagging crew in Compton. So I start chilling with them,
Right.
And it starts getting active.
Yeah, that's where it starts. Tagging
It
crews
starts,
is where it's-
it starts getting active, you know, especially from Compton.
Yeah.
Compton taggers shoot at people.
Yeah, tag banging.
Yeah, they fucking really tag bang.
Facts.
So I'm doing that, and I go head first. They used to call me Spitz or Spitter. Spitter.
Oh, that was your thing, spitting at people?
Yeah.
You just have that fire noogie?
Like I would spit on folk. My shit was like, cause I spit rhymes, and I spit
you're
bullets.
flowing too.
You know, so I spit game, rhymes, bullets, and I spit on folks. I started doing my thing, and I found a purpose. I'm good at causing fucking chaos. I thrived in it. Like I thrived in fucking pain. I thrived in fucking chaos. I thrived in hurt. You know what I'm saying?
You're like the Punisher getting payback for all the times you got bullied and shit.
Yeah, and at the same time, it's almost like I'm on a suicide mission. I've always been an envelope pusher. Like, for example, I remember going into a party one time with all the tagger homies, and first thing I did, I was like, hey, count how long it takes me to crack a bitch. to crack a female, you know? So I walked in and I saw some dude with a female. He walked away and I walked up and I grabbed her ass and I was like, what's happening? We start macking it. Scamming back in the day. You know, we start doing our thing and homeboy pulls up and he's like, hey, what the fuck, hey? What's up with you, woo woo? And I'm laughing. I'm smiling. He goes inside, comes out with a K.
Damn.
And so I was like, what? Like, the fuck? And my cousin's like, shut the fuck up. Like, what's wrong with you, dog? Like, why you laughing? And this was in Compton. Yeah, so I was like, I don't give a fuck, homie. That's where I was at, you know? So they start telling me, chill the fuck out, because I'm in Long Beach now, trying to start beef with gangs in Long Beach. I'm trying to start beef with gangs now, not Tiger Crews no more. So they're like, nah, man, you're fucking tripping. You're tripping. So we go to 18 and Under Club. You remember those? The 18 and Under Club?
Those little fucking pedophile rings, Club Stars and shit like that.
Remember Strawberry Shortcakes?
Yep.
Yes!
That shit, bro,
MySpace.
they have fucking bubble phone parties for 16-year-olds.
Yeah,
that's
man.
fucking Epstein
Wow.
fucking
Everybody was on drugs,
dude, for
and all
sure,
that.
dude.
Yup.
That shit was
crazy.
me and my homie just talking about the other day how insane, how insane of a concept that was. And your parents, some people's parents dropped them
Dropped them
off.
off. They dropped them off to give you head in the bathroom.
Everybody had one cool like mom or dad in the minivan. Like, hey, come on, give us a ride. We'll be back.
She was low-key a stripper, though. The mom was low-key a stripper, though.
Yeah, their mom, yeah, they were divorced.
So we pull up, and, you know, we do our thing. We're chilling and shit, so I meet a female. We wound up hanging out a little bit, and one time I kicked it with her cousin, and her cousin's man. So she's like, don't trip on them. I know how you are. Don't do that. So we wind up hanging out, whatever. We go to their house. Their parents come home. So they shove me and him in the closet. Yeah. So what the fuck do we got to do? Nothing but talk. So I see on his shoulder, he has an 18. So I was like, hey, what the fuck? What's that? Like, why you got that tatted? And he goes, oh, 18th Street. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, I'm about 16. Yeah. So I'm like in Long Beach? Or like the news 18th Street. He's like, nah, like, like the real one, like 18th Street. And I was like, oh, shit. Okay. Like, okay. We start talking about how I make money. I don't hustle. So he puts me on stealing stereos.
So okay, wait. So you guys are like banging cousins, start becoming homies in the closet. You fools make it out that situation.
Side note, you guys suck at hiding. They're trying to hide you, and you guys are over here just having full-ass conversations and shit. They say, what's that, 18? Hey, what does that mean? Shut the fuck up. Oh, shit. Wait.
You guys didn't get caught that night?
Nah, hell nah. Not at all. Look, they were supposed to come back and let us know. But as soon as we heard like them talking a little too far, we went straight for the window. We hopped out. We hopped in.
Okay. You guys came out of the closet together?
Don't say it like that, bro. I saw that. You ain't gonna get me like that.
Strike one.
Motherfucker.
First shot fired, my boy.
Watch your toes, bro, when I get in my chair. Watch your toes. I am the ankle assassinator.
He's about to roll up real quick.
Yeah.
Get beat up on my own podcast.
All right, so you guys jump out the window and walk home or something?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
just
so-
you guys had like a Boost Mobile back then, Chirp or something.
He had a chirp. I had a mama's cell phone.
Oh, so you gave me your mom's phone number.
Yeah.
But
So-
did you guys like live close to each other or just start linking up? Because eventually
depends
that
on
became your
which
boy, no?
Yeah, that became my dog for a while.
Yeah.
So
that's how it is.
yeah. So that was that. We started doing a thing. I started putting in work with him as far as, stealing shit, whatever. I catch a case with him one time, little vehicular burglary.
Little crimey.
So that shit was straight.
You guys were underage. You caught that crime.
Yeah.
You did YA, or they just took you to the station and let you go?
Nah, I mean, it was vehicular burglary. I went to fucking juvenile hall.
For like what, like a month or two? And
Nah, not at all. A week. Got out of house
they
arrest.
let you go, huh?
Yeah, house arrest.
Say that shit one more time. Vehicular burglary.
Vehicular burglary.
You say that shit so smooth. Yeah,
whenever
hard out here, though.
Yeah, then after that, like, I was still tagging, mind you. He introduced me to his brother.
you told him you were tagging,
Yeah, I banged on him. Like,
he didn't trip on you that you were tagging.
nah, not at all. Not at all. So, I meet his brother. And his brother was the one. When I met his brother, I was like, fuck you.
Hey, you suck.
This is
guy.
the one.
I don't even this.
This motherfucker's a skinny ass little thief that can't fight.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker's a boxer that has no skinny Puerto Rican motherfucker. Skinny Puerto Rican motherfucker.
Wow.
Flaquito.
Those are the ones that'll fuck you up, though.
I seen
the
him
little
lay out a
deceptive-
Samoan.
Like the little deceptive ones, you're like, fuck this.
That's
dude up.
right. He's the one that taught me.
Yeah.
Size don't matter.
It really
Yeah.
does it.
Size doesn't
It's
matter.
really about quickness.
Because that's the best tool. That's the best tool to have.
Really
Yeah,
about
someone
quickness.
told me one time too. I always remember he was like, "Hey, I don't care how big you are, you can't work out your jaw." I was like,
Oh, you can though.
"You can," but also like, why I didn't ask you anything? Why'd you just tell me that?
But also, once you get cracked, like it's never the same.
Now, once you get a good one, it's
You get
not.
cracked and like it's just too easy. The button's too easy. Anyways,
Yeah.
okay, you meet the big bro.
Yeah, so I meet him, and first thing I did, I was like, hey, what's up? They call me Spitz. He turns around and he's like, I'm not gonna call you that shit. I'm gonna call you Pelon.
Oh, you're bald headed already?
Yeah, I was already bald headed.
like that.
So that was a wrap. So we start chilling. Now I'm looking for shit. Now I'm like, oh
Trying to prove
fuck.
yourself.
Yeah.
You
So
want him to come look at you, hey, little homie.
yeah, I want his respect.
Yeah, right.
So now I'm out and about. I've always been like a lone wolf. I've always been like a solo motherfucker. You're never really gonna see me on the street with like 25 guys, because them 25 ain't gonna have my back like I'm gonna have theirs.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's a pitfall to a lot of us.
Now I'm on the streets, you know, banging my tagger crew, and as soon as I find somebody that's like, oh, you're a tagger, I'm like, fuck that. Well, I back up 18th Street. So it's like, okay, you don't want to beef with me. Fuck that. I'm gonna piss you off somehow. That would work.
Would you tell him I back up 18th Street?
Yeah.
Because you back up his little brother.
Because I backed his ass up. He already lost, kind of like started losing shit from me little by little. But I just, like everybody around him, I just backed it up, you know what I'm saying, at that time.
Yeah.
So it was like, that's what it was.
Yeah, by association.
Yeah, by association. So little by little, I start getting into situations where they're already asking me, like, what's up? What's happening? And I've never been a peer pressure type of motherfucker. Well, after elementary, I was against peer pressure. So you ain't gonna tell me what to do.
Until you drink that Four Loko. Four Loko, we out here.
Hey, yeah. So shit happened a lot. There was one specific night where I didn't like the way the big brother approached the situation that I had gotten in a fight in. I didn't like the way he handled it, and I got really pissed off. I hit the cut real quick, and he came up to me and he was like, "What's up? What's up with you?" I'm like, "Nothing, homie." And he was like, "Hey, you know you ain't no fucking tagger, right?" And I looked up like, "What?" Yeah, you ain't no fucking tagger. And I was like, "What?" He goes, "You're a fucking gangster." And I was like, "Man." He goes, "Are you a tagger?" And I was like, "I don't fucking know, dog." And he goes, "Are you a gangster?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know." I didn't know.
16,
Yeah, I was like 16, already turning 17.
Yeah.
So I didn't fucking know who I was.
That's a fact.
You know, and plus I'm getting admiration
Yeah.
by motherfuckers that I respect. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, fuck. Like I didn't know what to do at the time.
So he gave you an ultimatum?
We were at a motel one night, getting fucked up, and I remember I took a sip of my beer, and it clicked.
Goes, this is it.
Like I looked at him, and I was like, "Hey," and he was like, "What's up?"
Put me on.
Now. And he goes, "What?" Now. And he's like, "Hey," told his brother, told all the homies, "Let's go." Handled our business real quick, and he had a certain line to push with certain people. Like, I feel you're a good motherfucker, so I gotta do this. So he's like, all right, the jumping's done, 1-on-1. You and me are gonna go heads up. I gotta know where your hands are if you're gonna be my boy.
Just to make sure.
Yeah, I gotta know where your heart's at if you're gonna be my boy.
Yeah, test the press.
So-
Key check.
So we did it. At no point am I condoning gang activity. Fuck gang activity. It ain't worth it. It's not conducive to life. Gotta get it out there.
Yeah, what he said. Unless you wear Echo shorts at a private school.
Let's
Yeah.
take a quick switch. So, like, you know, you're already like induced and into the comedy game, and you're doing big. And honestly, bro, one of the main reasons why I invited you on here is because I see you like being big, blowing up.
I appreciate that.
Within a year, two. I don't care how long it takes. You have something that most people don't have. You have like that it factor, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people, if you go through the history of this channel, I've always interviewed people before they blew up, and I feel like you're gonna be one of those people. But I want you to help out my homie right here. Jeff is one of my best friends since we started podcasting, right? We hang out a lot. Jeff wants to get into the comedy world.
Yeah.
He's done a few open mics, but someone like Jeff who wants to like jump in and like become a comic, because he's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
He's quick with it. What would you recommend someone like Jeff that like, where should you open mic at? How does he get in contact with people? Like, how does this comedy game work out?
Open mic everywhere.
Yeah. No, I see.
Look up any open mic. Go to all of them.
To me, it's like it spoke to me when you said the whole thing too about the procrastinating, because I do that same shit. I see all the open mics, I write the jokes, and then I just never go. And when you said you write the jokes, do you actually write? Do you write down like a premise, or do you write out the whole joke, or do you just write on stage?
It depends. It all depends. So let's say, for example, like I'll write down, dad, prostate, gay.
Yeah.
Because there's a time when my pops was like, he was trying to get his prostate checked, but he was like, I don't want to go. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Because they're gonna put their finger in your butt. And he was like, yeah. I go, what you think? It might hurt. He goes, nah. I'm afraid that I might like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So dad, prostate, butt. And I remember that shit.
Uh-huh.
So as far as taking shit down, if it's really, really specific, like I need certain words in there,
Yeah.
I'm gonna write the whole fucking bit.
Tag it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it.
Yeah.
But if it's just an idea that I can reword and play with the whole time, I'm gonna go ahead and just write a couple words down.
So you just write a couple words down, and then you take it to the stage and like kind of just write on stage.
Work it out every time.
Yeah, just
Mold
work it
it
out
every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because that's a lot of things too. Like I'm sure it's the same thing on you, but like if you look at like the notes app on my phone, you'd be like, this man is insane and should be locked up in an insane asylum.
Same here.
Like you just see like the little fucking 3-4 word phrases and little keywords and shit, just premises.
Same here.
And then next thing you know, like I'll look back on it, be fucked up one night and write some dumb shit, and you look back, you're like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
But also the fact that I wrote it down helped, because sometimes you ever been like, oh, thought of something funny, and you're like, oh, I remember that.
Gone.
Never write it down.
Yep.
Completely gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've thought of some shit driving, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck. Okay, cool. Okay, bitches, period. Bitches, period, food. Bitches, period, food. Bitches, period. Huh? Fuck! Damn it!
Yeah, they're very similar.
Speaking of that, though, driving. Elaborate on that. How does that work?
Oh, well, there's two, from what I know, there's two types of hand controls. One that you can install into the little steering column. That's expensive. I'm not fucking with that.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
That's in one car. So I use they're like it's a detachable piece. So let's say 2 pipes going down on the left side, 2 pipes going down on the right side, and a bar going across horizontally. So the 2 pipes on the left side, they have little knobs on the bottom that can tighten up around the brake. Same thing with the gas. You tighten up around the gas. So it's this type of situation. So I push for the gas, and I'll pull for the brake.
That's
So it's
sick. Yeah.
that movement. You know what I'm
They're
saying?
kind of like back and forth. Damn,
Yeah.
so you driving a foreign without driving a foreign. You know how sometimes they just had the buttons?
Yeah.
Like in the
Yeah.
Ferraris and Porsches
Yeah.
and shit?
Yeah.
Man, you out here living, my guy. You're driving that foreign.
When I went outside to go get them, bring them in, I saw like those little things down
Yeah,
the bottom.
that's
I'm like,
exactly what I'm talking
those must be his crutches to help him get out the whip. And then he got out the whip, like strong armed himself out the whip, pulled out attached his fucking wheels. I'm like, oh, those must be like the hand shit. That's
Yeah.
fucking dope, dog.
Yeah.
That's hard as
That's
fuck.
what's up.
That's fucking gangster as fuck. I love that shit.
But yeah, that's the same shit. So like when you said about the whole like procrastinating, like, because I do look up the open mics and I do write down premises. Sometimes I'll write down jokes and shit. But I get up every now and then, but I don't get up any fucking where near as much as I should.
You got to take away that then. You got to get up every now.
Yeah.
Every now.
100%.
Every now. Fuck
Every
every now
chance
and
I
then.
get, yeah.
Because if you go up every now and then,
It's nothing.
The next motherfucker that might look just like you
Gonna
is
take
going to
your
go up
shit.
every now.
And he'll take it. And that's
yeah.
why like sometimes he'll be like, oh, he's a comedian. And I was like, nah, I won't like call myself, like I'm funny. I think I'm
Yeah.
funny, but I wouldn't say that I'm a comedian. 'Cause
I'm an
it's just
aspiring
like-
comic.
Yeah, because I don't like, people put in work and people do that shit
Yeah.
to get that fucking title.
I'll tell you this, dog. I'll tell you this. I've been doing this podcast shit. I looked it up the other day. I thought it was 8 years. Actually, 6.5 years. I've been doing this YouTube shit for a long time, right? On and off, music, whatever, it's podcasting, whatever. Ever since Jeff came on since February, this channel has had the most momentum of all time,
That's
right?
right.
And it's because people fuck with his clips. He has these hot takes
Yeah.
that are hilarious. He
I just
says
say outrageous
He
shit.
says things
That's right.
that people
That's all it
think, but they're not down to say.
Yeah, I feel like.
And then he tells me like, yeah, fool, like I go to shows, but like I want to go to open mics, but I be bombing. I'm like, bro, just go and do it, do your thing. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
just get used to a bomb.
How
me-
many times have you bombed?
One good one that I can say, like that I really
That's
can say
like a
that's
fucking
legit
bomb.
a legit bomb. Yeah, I can say my
Yeah.
second open mic
Yeah.
because I started at the Laugh Factory.
That was your first one?
Yeah, those were like my first 7
started
mics.
at the Staples
God
Center.
damn. Oh, so there was like a good amount of, there was a good crowd in there, huh?
Yeah, the first one went amazingly too well. Because the second one I was like, hey, bitch,
your
I'm a
ego up?
comedian.
Yeah.
What's Oh, let's reevaluate the situation.
How many people you think were in the crowd when you did that bomb?
Oh, it was a good little, probably like 15 people. Everybody
Okay.
doing mics, everybody doing open
It's
mics.
all the open, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
The first time I went, I bombed completely.
Yeah.
Told a terrible rape joke, and there was like 6 people in the crowd, and so I told this horrible joke, and it's like I'm sitting there, no one laughs, and now I'm sitting here with the mic in my hand, like I'm just kidding, I'm not a rapist. I was like, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, wow, this shit is humbling as fuck.
This boy has he's an entertainer for real, bro. He could sing, he could fucking rap, he could fucking tell jokes.
What?
He has
Okay.
all the fucking, like, he's a 5-star fucking Surgeon General, but
You have like a little Cumbia Kings look to you.
Little something,
You know? Yeah.
but he doesn't
I'll
have,
take it.
like, what I do for him in the podcast, like, hey, we're doing the podcast, pull up, and people love him. He doesn't have like a little comedy homie, like. So if
Okay.
you ever have anywhere in Bellflower, Long Beach, anywhere he can just show up and like practice with you, I please ask you to please invite Jeff.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
he just
guaranteed.
needs 1 or 2 more practice shots to really get this shit going.
The spot in Bellflower actually does open mics.
Bro.
It's called the Stand Up Comedy Club.
They
Not
got-
too creative.
Yeah, they got lazy as fuck with that.
But they let
It's
you know
their
what the fuck
first
they
one.
do. You know,
It's
they
their
let you know
first
what they
one.
do.
Let them have it.
Yeah, so they
That's
do mics
fucking
right there all the
hilarious.
time. So that's right here local.
There was a guy who hacked. He used to hack random girls' webcams, right? So one time he hacked this girl's webcam, and she was really beautiful and hot for like about a month, and she was going through a rough breakup. So he would hear her talk and cry on the phone, and he was like taking notes on her, right?
Wait, while she wasn't even on the webcam?
She just always had her laptop open like this.
Like he kept it on. He was watching at all times.
And she didn't know that he was listening the whole time, right?
That's weird.
So somehow, some way, he finds her Instagram.
If you could hack her webcam, you can find her Instagram.
He added her on Instagram. DM'd her. Started talking to her and knew that she was going through a rough patch. So he know. He hit that angle. Well, guess what, guys? They eventually got married. And
Bitches is stupid.
And
Shoot your shot, shooters.
And she's
You creepy king.
So they're married, and she's pregnant right now with a baby. And he hit up somebody that, some people out there that you ask questions, goes, hey, should I tell her all this, or should I just let it go and not even let her know this is how I basically try.
Well, the fact that we're talking about it on this podcast, she knows.
She better know.
She's gonna know at this point now. But the fact that it reached, because we're talking about it.
Yeah, but like to her, it was just a random guy sliding in the DMs.
No. I get that, but now if it's out there like fucking well-known information, the fact that we're talking about it, she knows.
I don't think.
How long have they been together? Was that brought up?
2 years.
2 years.
How do we know and she doesn't know? Where'd you find this information?
It was on a Reddit.
You know what? I would honestly say it all depends on how emotionally invested he is. Like, if he's really what you would call in love with her, really what you would call,
and if he really cares
that
about
she
her.
means a lot to him, that's his wife, that's his partner, that's his person.
You're in too deep, dog.
You got to tell her, bro.
But it's also, this the way you start too. This also seems.
Otherwise, the whole foundation is a lie.
Yeah.
No,
if
he comes out,
Netflix documentary where he kills her in 15 years.
If he comes out with this, they're gonna break up.
It seems like an obsession.
What was that show? What was that show? It was
where he kills all the people for her.
He like stalks his girls before he gets with them, and then
Yeah.
he knows everything about them. It was on one of those.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So the right thing to do is to let her know, but he will end up in jail. He will never see his kid, and he will fuck up his life. Or he could stick with it, just never tell her, and just
why would he be in jail?
All I'm saying.
Why would he be in jail?
Hacking someone's computer.
What's the statute of limitations?
Invasion of privacy.
My fault. I know a few things.
Devil's advocate over here.
What's the statute of limitations? Because if they can't prosecute you after 2 years,
it's usually 7 in California.
But also, all I'm saying,
for invasion of privacy?
Usually it's 7 all across the board, but I'm sure there's different types of.
All I'm saying is, if we're
crimes.
talking about it on this podcast, she knows. If it got out that far,
or
that
she's going
everyone
too
knows,
soon, or she's going to real fucking soon.
or she's going.
There's gonna be a way where she
You
can
know
find
what?
out.
Being that, especially being that we're talking about that she's gonna know, tell her. Beat that.
Yeah.
Beat the curve. Don't let her find out. You have to come clean.
I feel like he didn't think he was going to
do
get
the
this
whole
far.
little. I need to confess to you. All this. I need to do the most.
But also,
Oscar nominee type shit.
We
Because,
don't know how true this is.
Yeah, because if she finds out, you didn't tell her.
Yeah.
I found out.
It's the right thing to do.
So,
but if somebody say a bigger, better hacker hacks his computer, and then like, I have all the proof where he
Bigger,
hacked.
better hacker. He's a tagger, and the other hacker's a gangster.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Figured it out.
He's finally getting it.
Figured it out right. What's up?
There's always a bigger fish in the pond. All right, moving on. This new segment is called. This is a new segment. We're gonna start. It's called "What Money Can Buy Daddy." Elon Musk's father
Some young puss.
gets his Elon Musk's dad.
Dad.
Right? It's talking about his dad. Gets his stepdaughter pregnant.
Who grew up with Elon.
So he
And he's been-
fucked his wife's daughter.
And he's been knowing her since she was like 8.
And
Were they
him-
still married?
her and Elon grew up together. They raised. They were he raised both.
Yeah.
So he basically fucked Elon's.
And then
he
Elon-
fucked Elon's sister.
And Elon
But
Musk's dad is like 70.
This is the #1 porn category in America.
He's
so
a
fucking
Musk.
why are we
though.
surprised?
He's a Musk.
Hey,
Why are we
also,
surprised? This is the #1 porn category.
also real quick, this is very important. Elon Musk had a baby a year ago, right? He named it XYZ or something.
Oh yeah, he has a daughter, like a kid named X and a kid named Y.
Right? And now 2 months ago, he had twins with some girl that worked for him. Right? So then somebody texted him like, "Hey, what's up? Like, what's up with that? What's going on?" He goes, "Mars needs people." So
he has what, 9 kids?
he has 9 now. So Elon Musk is like literally trying to populate Mars. And
He's
then,
ready to go.
And then he probably told his dad, like, "Hey, Dad, whatever you do, like, just have as much
Shit.
babies as you can right now."
Yeah.
Shit.
That's the mission. That's their mission.
You know, it's gonna take like once you get in a spaceship and you go to Mars, it's gonna take you like 5 years to get there. You basically never come back.
If I'm worth all that money, I'm leaving it in everywhere I go too.
Yeah, fuck Cabo. Let's go to Mars. Fuck.
What the fuck?
Fuck, you can
Fucking
keep Florida,
everything I can
bitch.
see.
Well, I'm going to Uranus.
You been?
I would
I go there anywhere.
You been to Arizona?
I ain't been nowhere past Vegas or TJ.
Damn, that's how I used to be for a minute.
Yeah.
I went to Miami.
Now, like I'm trying, I'm really
gotta go,
big
dog.
on going somewhere.
Miami's beautiful. Miami's like a rich Long Beach.
They all have to have ramps.
It's dope. It's dope.
Yeah, but it's so fucking humid, dog.
It is. It is. I went
It's so
like
fucking
before
humid.
spring break.
If I want to
went
go to a
with
humid tropical climate, I'm leaving the States.
Bahamas.
I'm leaving the fucking
Puerto
States.
Rico's a low key spot because it's still America. You don't need a passport.
Yeah.
I used to be scared. I used to not want to go nowhere because I'm a convicted
You don't need a
felon.
passport for Puerto Rico?
It's part of
They
America.
like technically like what's like
part of
land or
America.
some
I used to
shit?
not want to go
It's an
nowhere.
island though,
Yeah.
so it works.
Puerto Rico's beautiful. And you don't
Just
pay
like Hawaii.
taxes.
That's dope. Shout
All
out
right.
Puerto Rico.
Let's get into something very important.
Bodie.
I want to get something very important that I definitely want to ask you because I feel like you have the right to talk about this.
Okay.
Tyga, right, the rapper, he's came out with hits like "Go Loco" with YG, right, which was kind of controversial song back then. But he came out today or recently with an even more controversial song called "I Caramba." I Caramba.
Simpson.
And then the
Simpsons did it.
And then the,
Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it.
and then the video is like even worse. Have you seen the video and heard the song before?
No, I've just seen a couple clips. I've just seen the little clip of the big dude. They say brown face, but there's no such thing as any other face besides blackface. There's no such thing.
Think so?
No, I know so. There's no such thing.
How would you say that?
Because blackface is something that white people did because blacks weren't allowed to act.
And Drake.
There's no such thing as brown face or yellow face. There's no such thing as that. Mexicans and other races weren't fucking like prohibited from being in the situation that like blacks were.
But he could have got an actor to ride that lowrider, but he decided to do it himself.
Yeah, I feel that. But as far as he did brown face, there's no such thing as that term.
From where you're coming from your background, from your legacy, you feel like the lowrider, fat suit, bald headed. There's nothing wrong with that.
He should have hired an actual person.
That's what he should have done.
He should have hired an actual person.
Okay, so that part he fucked up, but you're not that mad about that. How about the I Caramba and the rest of the stuff in the music video?
I mean, come on now, I caramba, my boy. Like, that's some cartoon shit. Mexicans don't even say that. We say I way before we say I caramba. You know what I'm saying? I think you mentioned that was Portuguese.
Portuguese or like Brazilian.
Come on now.
It's not even Mexican.
That's with the chancla people.
Also, people
We
are
like guaraches. Those are chanclas.
Also, people are tripping about the bullfighting thing. And Mexicans, we don't bullfight.
We do?
No, we bull ride.
No, I've been to TJ. I've seen bullfights. I've seen
So
them
who's
stab
that?
fucking yeah. I've seen that. Yeah.
I've been to Mexico
But-
and IED, and fools just ride the bulls, but they don't stab them, they don't kill them. But you know,
Oh no, I saw that shit when I was like 6 years old.
yeah, me too. I was 7.
Yeah,
I went to
yeah.
like Mexico.
But the matador, that shit comes from Spain. It's a Spanish
shit.
concept,
Yeah.
you know. So get your fucking facts right
So
first.
Portugal,
Yeah.
Spain,
Tiger.
Yeah.
right? So like a lot of people are tripping, but like, okay, but what does he really do? What is he really dissing about American culture or Mexican culture in general? Like, what is it?
It's the lack of consideration for the other race. You can't look. I'll take it to an extreme. You can't fucking make a song and have like, let's say my man right here. I can't put him in a black suit just to evade black face. I can't put him in a black suit and have him fucking hypothetically picking cotton and make a song about it. Cotton time rotten. Nah, I can't do that shit.
Damn,
you
you
know,
thought about that.
like,
That was
oh, I'm
hard.
smelling like watermelon. That ain't fucking working like that.
And if-
Bars, my guy.
And if you were, that's his old rapper coming out. And if you were to do that, what will happen?
Fucking cancel culture.
War.
It's okay, look, especially in this time, right now, in this time, there's so much shit. Like, everybody gets canceled for anything.
Right.
You know? Like, back in the day, they probably could have flied. Not for nothing.
It did fly back in the day. Eminem.
Eminem.
My band.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
My salsa.
Yeah, exactly. But that was one and done. And it was seconds.
And that wasn't even in the song. That was only in the video. It wasn't even part of the song.
But in the video, Eminem was in the Matador suit, and in the background, the D12 guys were in a mariachi suit.
Yeah.
But
That's also Eminem.
But Mexicans, look, about us Mexicans, we're such big hip hop fans. People forget that like a lot of Mexicans, we're also American. Me too. Like
Yeah.
I'm caught in the middle. I'm born here. I'm Mexican. I'm first generation Mexican, but I'm also just as much American.
Yeah.
And if I love fucking The Game, I love Eminem, I love these rappers, and they give us a little bit of shine, I'm not gonna be pissed off. Why? Because rap, especially battle rap, it's all about making fun of each other. It's not even that serious, right?
Yeah.
But nowadays, with cancel culture, like you said, everyone wants to nitpick and shit like that.
Yeah, going on that note, just also to play devil's advocate, saying he could have cast somebody else or cast a Mexican dude to drive the lowrider or do whatever, doesn't that sound like the same thing when people say if this guy in the movie plays a gay guy or transgender, it's like, oh, you could have got an actual gay actor or fucking transgender actor to play that transgender or that gay guy.
Well, that alone,
it's the same thing. It's like his art. He just did it for comedic purpose.
that right there would kind of be more on the acting skill. He's straight putting a guy in a suit right here.
Well, that's him in that fat suit.
Well, there you go. He's fucking putting a suit on.
Yeah.
So,
But let's also remember who was the person tripping. The first person that made it to the food community, the first person that made it to Instagram tripping was some guy named CNG Easy or Yeezy. He's a rapper, right? And I think he's from he's from LA, but like somewhere far out.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Hey, what's up, Tyga? You know, I see you guys like sporting our culture, sporting this and that. Like, yeah, it's cool, but next time you do it, give a Mexican a feature. Give the
put some
Mexican,
homies in it.
put somebody in it. So then we're like, all right, so this was only tripping because you didn't get the feature, or are you tripping because you're backing us up, or why are you really tripping? Like, what are you in
he
it
didn't say
for?
put me or one of my boys in it.
Put somebody.
He said put somebody in it. You know what I'm saying? Like you mentioned the YG one, the YG Tiger.
Yeah,
that one. Fuck. I support that one.
That was a good song.
I support that one.
The only part of that song that I didn't like was even Ay Caramba, like that. The hook is good. The rest of the verses are bad. The hook is good, but Go Loco with YG and Tyga, the song is good. There's only one part that I don't like when it's like Go Loco, Maria. The Maria part kind of fucks with me, dog.
I feel it because we can't be like, we should.
Also, again, to play devil's advocate, Mexican rap came from the black community.
Yeah, it did. Hip hop was a black movement. Rap was a black movement.
Hip hop was a Puerto Rican movement.
No, it was not.
No, hip hop was a black movement.
Hip hop started
it was not.
in the Bronx with b-boys.
It was a black community.
B-boys was a piece of hip hop.
Right.
Breaking is a piece of hip hop.
But one of the
Hip
biggest
itself is a black movement. But what was it? Zulu
Nation.
Them fucking the very first fucking hip hop song that came out.
Sugar Hill Gang.
The very first song, Rapper's Delight.
Yeah, Sugar Hill Gang.
Okay,
It
cool.
was like graffiti,
That's what I'm talking about.
scratching.
Look,
rapping.
So there's 5 elements, right? There's the 5 elements of rap. 2 of those, which is graffiti and b-boy, is the Puerto Ricans from New York. Yeah, the black guys were the best rappers. It is. That's a very important word that we should all learn, and we should use it all the time. Semantics. You're nitpicking. Semantics is like who started it first, who did that.
Yeah.
Basically, inner city poor people, whether you're brown or black, because at the end of the day, we still all live together, right?
Not
Hip hop
everywhere.
is brown and black. Hip hop is still brown and black. At the end of the day.
Started black.
That's where I'm at.
That's the thing that you can't really prove it.
That's where I'll be
You
at.
can't really prove
I
it.
come on that side too.
But this
That's
is
just hip hop. I'm not gonna say rap.
but
Hip hop.
another very important thing is this. Look, when it comes to Mexicans, Latinos in America, to me, American culture is black culture. Black culture and American culture to me is the same thing. And I'm American. I didn't grow up in I'm not a cowboy from Mexico.
Yeah.
I grew up in Southgate, right here next to East LA, Watts, Compton, Linwood.
Yep.
To me, when I was watching BET, when I was watching MTV, when I was watching fucking DMX and all these guys, to me it was like, oh, I'm watching African American music. No, I'm watching American music, and I'm American.
Yeah,
So
I was like, this is black
to
music.
me, I'm not doing racist shit. Like I'm the only race. But when you get older, like
no,
oh,
'cause
Chicano,
back
then you learn Chicano rap.
Back in the day when
Mexican
we were
rap.
younger,
I don't know what you're gonna rap.
back
It's not that good.
Back in the day when we were
I can't do
younger,
it.
when we were younger,
I can't do
TRL
it.
wasn't covered in hip hop. It was more some 41, Blink 82, all the pop music, the Britney Spears.
And guess what? I still liked
But
it.
back then,
I still
like
like
you're
NSYNC.
saying, like you're watching BT and all that shit. Like TRL was like the pulse of the nation, like the MTVs and shit like that. And that was all pop, punk rock, couple rap, couple R&B shit here and there. But now it's just pure rap, hip hop runs the culture. The Drakes, the Kendricks, J. Cole's.
I think rap and hip hop is the new pop. We gotta stop calling it rap. It's just popular. It's the most popular genre. And to me,
But there's different. The lyrics are different. Of
course.
The meanings are
Of
different. You know?
of course.
Like you can't put in gangster rap and hip hop in the same
But
category.
gangster rap is not
Well,
what
no,
it used to
everything
be.
goes underneath hip hop.
That's
Hip
the
hop is
bigger
the
umbrella.
fucking the top, and then you go gangster rap, mumble rap, fucking drill, South music, like.
But even then, like if you hear 2 people rapping over here, one lyrical motherfucker, and one guy spitting some hood shit, you're gonna be like, damn, that's hip hop. That's fucking hip hop.
100%, like the boom bap, big L type shit.
Yeah, we have so many things to talk about. We gotta come back and hit this topic. We could do like a 30-40 minute segment on this. We gotta do one last topic before we get out of here because Jeff has to go. It's already 2:50. He has like 5 minutes left. All right, I'm gonna hit you guys with this one. Ready? This is the one topic I haven't told you guys. All right. Reddit story. Man has questions about his daughter, right? He feels like that's not his real daughter. She's about 2 or 3 years old.
Okay.
So he left her, right?
So he goes and gets a DNA test behind his wife's back. The test come back, that's not his kid. It's not his kid. He blows up. He gets in the fight. I'm leaving you. I'm out of here. She goes, what do you mean? I never cheated on you. For sure, that's your kid. She calms him down. She goes, okay, hold on. Let's figure this out. Before you leave me, take these 2 more tests. The next day or whatever, the Monday comes up, they take the test. The cops show up at the door. Why? Because it's also not her daughter. So it's not the daddy's daughter and it's not her daughter.
Shit on Netflix?
No.
What the fuck?
So they're both raising a kid that is not theirs.
Switch to the hospital?
And before they got the results, the cops come and took the little girl. So so she was thinking about divorce, it's all going bad, and when it came out to be at the hospital, they took home the wrong baby. So they're both, and the baby's like 4 or 5 years old already.
Fuck.
So they took the baby, they're gonna give it to the real parents. They're waiting for the real baby to come back. They already fell in love with the baby that got taken away.
They made a trade in the first day of free agency.
Damn, why you can't hear that?
We're just doing player for player trade. Hey, bring it back. How many draft picks did they get for it?
That was a straight up trade.
That's fucking deep, though.
Damn.
Damn, I imagine.
Also, how fucking stupid are you?
Yeah, it took you 5 years to realize that baby don't look like you.
Yeah, they suck. That's not anything other than those people are fucking retarded.
Damn, that's a good one.
How do you take the wrong baby? How do
Well,
you
that's the
not
hospital.
know?
That's the hospital's fault.
Yeah, but how do you not know what came out of your vagina? That shit
Well, they all
came
look like
out
a
of
red
your
mush when they
vagina.
come out. They all look like this.
You never had a baby before. When the baby comes out, like the face is pushed
Yeah,
in.
they're all fucking-
They're ugly.
You've never had a baby before.
I've been in the room. I have a son.
Okay, but you haven't had a baby.
They take the baby away from you to a
You just
different
nutted
room.
in 2 seconds. Now you have your son.
Anyways, but yeah, it's a crazy shit. Hold on, I got another one for you guys. All right, ready? All right.
Oh, that was just a shock. There wasn't
Yeah,
even a
that was
discussion
just
about
like,
it. That was just like,
wait,
hey, come on,
what?
this.
You get the shock.
That's how we were
Yeah,
just like,
like-
wait,
All
what
right.
the fuck just happened?
Ricky Martin.
Hey,
this is a good one.
I smoke,
Bro, that who was popping in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Living
Hey,
la vida
when I
loca.
found out he was gay, I was like, oh,
heartbroken.
you got all the bitches.
I was just about to
Heartbroken.
joke. I was like, you didn't know he was gay?
No.
Oh, because back then everybody
He's fucking Latino. He was like the epitome of a Latino.
Man.
Like,
and everybody had frosted tips, his haircut. Everybody wanted to look just like him.
yeah.
I always thought he was gay.
Ricky Martin is living the vida loca. He's facing 50 years for
Incestual shit.
incest. He was stalking his 21-year-old nephew.
Oh.
After his 21-year-old nephew broke up with him after 7 months of romantic love. And in Puerto Rico, you get 50 years for incest. So
Oh, shit.
He was
Shit.
he was dating his nephew for 7 months.
Oh,
and
you're Ricky
his
Martin.
nephew
You're
cuts it
fucking
off,
your nephew.
and then he starts like banging on the door, breaking shit. Come in here, I love you. Like, you know, like a scorned woman.
All you need, you're Ricky Martin. Just make
He's
a
busted right
Grindr
now?
account.
Just got busted like yesterday.
You can just make
Hey,
a Grindr
free
account.
Ricky till it's backwards.
Nah, fuck
Nah,
that.
I'm playing.
Nah,
I'm
keep his ass in
bullshitting.
jail.
I'm bullshitting. He fucking his nephew and all that. Fuck that. You better edit that clip. Y'all better not
Nah,
just
you
keep
better
that
put
couple
that
seconds.
shit in.
Don't
He said-
edit to it. That's
Said
just the
free
only thing
Ricky,
there.
free R. Kelly. He said free Bill Cosby.
All right, last one.
Yeah. All that. I still bump R. Kelly. Fuck y'all.
Oh, 100%. He don't make the money.
Y'all watch Weinstein movies? Eat a dick.
R. Kelly don't
that's
even
the
make.
thing.
R. Kelly don't even.
No one
own
ever
his
talks
music
about that.
anyway.
Shit. I got jokes about that,
That
shit.
man
Fuck
said.
out of here.
That man
Don't say
said,
it.
"Step in the name of love." He sang that song. So
All right,
fuck
last one.
you.
Last
You
one.
didn't
Last
sing
one.
that song.
As a fat ass motherfucking like 300-pound fool, every time I go to the restroom, guess what? I don't hit the regular stalls. I hit the handicap stalls, right? So have you ever
That's fucked up.
been in the restroom, like waiting to take a shit and need to use the restroom, and then you knocking, and somebody walks out, and you're like, bro, you're not even handicapped.
Fuck all of you motherfuckers and everybody like you.
You trip on these fools?
Yeah.
You press them?
I feel like you
Talk
would
to me
talk
about it.
bad
Yep.
shit to
I
people.
bang the door.
I feel like I'm handicapped by my weight. Like I'm obese.
I feel like you would
You
talk
fatty
bad
cap.
shit.
Yeah, I'm fatty cat.
Nah, look. I'm gonna tell you. See, I gotta sit up because of this. If you get a handicap placard because you lost your leg because you stepped on an IED, take my spot, bro. Go ahead. But if you're handicapped because you ate too many fucking Big Macs, fuck you. You don't deserve it. Get your ass in the back. You're handicapped by choice, dick.
You ride that scooter around Disneyland, you fat fuck.
Fuck that.
you.
But let's be honest, those are the most comfortable restrooms.
Fuck that.
They're the
Look,
best.
especially, that pisses me off so much. When I go in the bathroom and I see all the empty stalls and I see, if I see empty stalls and I see cankles at the bottom of the, I'm banging it one time, then I'll be like, oh, what the fuck? And I'm gonna hit my brakes and I'm posting up right outside that door.
I believe it. While they're taking this shit in there, you're like, damn, I don't even see a fucking chair in there.
Yup.
I believe it. I believe it because sometimes I go in the restroom and they're all open, and then I get to the restroom like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get the handy. Because let's be honest, there's not that many handies, and I go in there and I'm like,
There's only one.
That was not even handy in there, dog. And then I gotta go in there, my fat ass like,
Call them like they're Bob the Builder, fucking handy.
Handy.
It's not even handy, man.
Fucking normie. You fucking
Where's the
walker.
fucking handy, man?
I love taking this shit in the fucking handicap restroom.
Fucking
We got
walker.
space.
It's never happened to me. It's never happened to me. Where like some food presses me, but I wanted to ask.
No
you.
one thinks it does till it does.
Also another
And then
thing.
you're like, that's so awkward.
Also another thing. Do you feel like your homies take advantage of your handicap plaque for parking?
Yeah, before I was driving.
They invite you like, hey fool, let's go over here. Let's go to the liquor store just because you can park in front.
Yeah, let's go to the mall and then fucking forget me in the car.
Let's go to Dodger Stadium.
Nah, man, because they try to say, oh, you look so independent. You fucking don't even look like you're in a wheelchair. Like, bitch, what did you put in the trunk? And I see you walking off, and I'm like, oh, they're fucking playing with me. Then I hear, whoop, whoop. Hey, bitch. Stupid. Like, all right, cool. Watch when a white lady comes. I'm gonna be like this. It's so hot. Fuck that.
Especially homies
There's
you grew
gonna be
up.
a dog left in the car.
Yeah, they crack the window for a dog. They don't crack the window for me.
They're like, nah, let's
I feel
burn.
like an abandoned baby.
Let them burn.
What about girls?
Usher.
What about girls? What about girls? Hey, can you take me to Ulta? Can you take me to Victoria's Secret? But wait for me outside. Like, bitch.
As soon as they call me and say, can you take
You
me?
better give me some fucking.
No.
We out of here.
No, you ain't got it. I don't take ass for gas. Where are you taking me? I'm hungry.
Facts.
You don't take
Fuck.
You don't
I'm
take
the prize, bitch.
You don't take her
Fuck
on
you
like
talking
You
about?
need me.
I'm a diamond in the rough.
you don't take her on like an Aladdin journey. Just have her sit in your lap, and be like a whole new world.
Yeah, a whole new wheel.
Also, before we get out of here, last question. Do you feel like when you spit game to a girl, like they like to like just entertain you, or like the girls really take you serious? Like, are you open for a serious?
handsome dude.
Are you? Because yeah, he's a good looking guy. He dresses nice. He looks like he has, what is it called? Like well groomed. Like, are you looking for a girlfriend, or are you just out here, trying to do your thing?
You know what? I'm just out of a relationship. Just out of a 7-year relationship at that.
Was she handicapped too, or she was regular?
Nah, she was regular. Yeah, she was a regular human being. Yeah. Nah, I haven't been with nobody that's handicapped. How the fuck we gonna hold hands?
Start an OnlyFans with that.
Who's gonna drive?
Only
Found your
wheels.
niche.
Only wheels, baby.
Only wheels.
wheels, baby.
All right, look. We're gonna end this here. The lid outlet is extending. We're gonna stop. The lid outlet is extending the opportunity for the seated entertainer to have his weekly podcast hosted by us. We'll do all the editing. You come here, you just talk shit whenever you want, once a month, once a week, whenever you want. You come here and you keep it real. And you tell it how it is on fucking 4 wheels, 2 wheels. It looks like you have 4, but that might be a handlebar or something. So 2 wheels. And we got to end the episode here. I know you guys had many laughs, but before we get out of here, let the people know where they can find you and shit.
I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at The Seated Entertainer. No underscores, no periods, no speckles, no spots. That's where the fuck I'm at. Look for me. You're going to find me. I'll keep you updated with my shows. I'm starting to do skits. I'm doing all types of shit. Get ready for a lot of shit.